Hello! Welcome back. I am Phil Theobald, the co-host of the Player One podcast and the Points of Articulation podcast. Let me adjust my camera just a smidge there. There we go. Let's angle that down so we can actually see what I'm building here today. Yes. There. You may not be able to see me, but you can see this awesome toy that I'm building. Like I said, I am the co-host of Player One podcast, talking about video games, the Points of Articulation podcast, talking about toys, mostly Lego and Transformers. Today I am here. I'm going to be building the amazing and heavy and unable to fit into the screen Lego Ninjago movie, Ninjago City. Last night, I put together this much. This was just bag one, building the base plate of Ninjago City. And we have little Kai here, the minifigure that came in that bag. And today we are moving on to bag two. Yesterday I had all the bags. I counted the bags. There are, I believe, 41. A whopping 41 bags of Lego bricks inside that giant box behind me. Went through the first one today. Today we are tackling bag number two. Of course, it's not just one bag labeled number two. Each numbered bag is actually comprised of about 2 or 3 bags. Today it's 3 bags. We just have one big one and then 2 small ones of these clear blue tiles that are going to make up the water that flows through Ninjago City, the beautiful stream. So I have already got that sorted. I have our stickers. I hate stickers on Lego sets, but unfortunately we have to deal with them in this set. I don't know if there's going to be any stickers today, but I have them here just in case. I have a toothpick to put them on because I am anal retentive, and if I'm paying $300 for a Lego set, you better be darn sure that those stickers are going to be on there straight. That's just me. And I've already got our instruction booklet. This is the first instruction booklet for the first level. I have it open here to bag 2. You can see there a little sketch that the designers made early on in the design process for this set. One of the cool little details of this kit that I talked about on yesterday's stream. So let's go ahead and bust open bag number 2. I'm going to leave these in their bags for right now until I actually need them, just because it's 2 bags of Breaking Bad blue goodies. So I'm just going to leave those there for now. Let's bust this open, dump it out, and I'll see what I can do. Let's see here. There's that. There's a smaller bag of tiny pieces in here as well. Let me get those out. Now, I do not sort my parts before I start building, so I'm just going to dive right in. The first thing we need to do is put together the little, I guess he's a fisherman character. Let's see, one of the nice things about this set is they give you at the front little character bios. Let's see here. I'm going to put my, put my brick separator in there as a bookmark while I see what I need to do to combine him. Of course, just the legs and torso. And he has one of these little backpack pieces that goes around his neck. He does not have a 2-sided head, so just one side for him. Get his hat here, and he has for his accessories his hat does not necessarily go on his head. Obviously, you can put it on his head, but he has a hairpiece that goes on there, and then a, let's see, a little black stud piece, which, let's see, ooh, all these black stud pieces have, they're the kind that have the holes in the top. I can't tell for sure if that's what this guy needs, or does he just need a, kind of hard to see the color. I can't tell if it's black or brown. Oh my goodness. This is, I've barely begun and I'm already getting stressed out by this. I'm just going to put a black piece in here. If we need it later, we can come back and get it. But he wears his hat on his back, thusly. You can kind of see it there, the light that I have illuminating my build area. It's kind of getting in the way. He has a spear, and he has a fish. So there we go. Our guy here, let me find his name. Like I said, the instruction manual gives us character bios. This is Conrad, who is known for catching crabs and other fish. Although crabs aren't really fish, so I probably wouldn't have used the word other in that sentence, but that's just the writer side of me coming through. So, Kai and Conrad, you two get to hang out together while I continue building Ninjago City. Hopefully we get a little more interesting stuff than what we had yesterday, although I have a feeling that this bag is just going to be covering this with the water tiles and then building Conrad's boat. So let's see what we have here. Yes, we have a couple boat pieces. You can see the very beginnings of the boat right there. And I'm going to adjust my seating. We need 3 of these kind of tan 1x2 tiles. It plugs in here. A sort of olive green piece to serve as a cushion or something. Maybe it's a cushion. I don't know. I haven't built this thing yet. Oh, holy cow. I'm going to show you what made me say holy cow in a minute here. This is what's blowing my mind. In this set that has 56 stickers that I hate, there's actually a printed piece that I'm going to show off here. It is a clear 1x2 tile. Hey, Jared's here. Hi, Jared. A clear 1x2 tile that has a little kind of window pattern built into it, and that's actually printed on there. I'm stunned that there is actually a printed piece in this set that has so many friggin' stickers. Okay. Is this, let me get this closer to the light. Is this the piece that goes there? It looks like it is. So, my little printed piece will go right there at the end of the boat. Now I need these 2 little gate pieces to go on the sides here. Guess to prevent anyone from falling off this boat into the briny deep of Ninjago City, which I will be theoretically putting on the base plate in a bit. Let's see here. These go here. This goes here, and I need a round 2x2 plate that goes right there. Ooh, now it looks like I'm going to be building the motor, the engine for this boat. You know, I was at work today talking to my friend Justin, with whom I co-host the Points of Articulation podcast. Plug. Go listen to that if you want to hear my friend Justin and I talk about Transformers and of course Lego. Oh, another printed piece. Another printed piece right here. Let me show you this. We have a kind of a 2x2 circular tile with a hole in the center with a little engine fan printed on there. But anyway, I was at work talking to my friend Justin, and Justin was the one who suggested, when I bought this giant thing, and that I live stream it for the internet to watch. And I didn't quite get why I would want to do that. And he told me that there are people who enjoy watching other people build Lego sets, which confounded me a bit, but, you know, why not? I like building Lego sets. Maybe there are people who just like watching it without the hassle or certainly the expense of building a Lego set. This set cost $300, I might add. And I did it for the first time last night. I had my first little build session. It lasted about an hour. I did it in the middle of the night, so not many people watched, understandably. Because, again, it was in the middle of the night. And I was yakking the whole time. Just talking about random stuff. And I was talking to Justin about this today at lunch, and I was explaining to him that one of the reasons that I enjoy Lego... Oh, someone gave me a thumbs up. Thank you so much. One of my 5 viewers. You are lovely. I was explaining to Justin that one of the reasons I enjoy... Oh, now someone else gave me a thumbs up. Thumbs up to you, my internet friend. How many parts do you think it will take? Asks one of my viewers here. To build this entire set? Is that what you're asking? Because... Oh, good morning. Good morning. It's not morning for me, though. It's late at night. I actually haven't even eaten dinner yet, so this may be cut short so my wife and I can have dinner. But if you're asking how many pieces this entire set is going to be, I can tell you exactly how many pieces. 4,867, which I believe, and I don't have the exact totals on me, but I believe this puts, that high a piece count puts this in probably one of the top 5 biggest sets that Lego has ever produced, certainly. I believe. Don't quote me on that, but it's certainly up there. Lego has a... As I record this, they should be announcing probably within the week what they are advertising as their biggest set of all time, which they have officially stated it's a Star Wars set, and fan speculation, and I mean it's not really speculation, it's all but announced. It's going to be a giant Millennium Falcon set. Oh. Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. The title. You're not asking about the parts of the in the set. You're asking about how many parts this little series is going to be. That I don't know. My thinking is that it will be 16 because there are 16 of these numbered bag sets inside that giant box behind me. So if I part this out evenly, just doing a bag per build session, it'll probably be 16 parts, but oh, my wife is here. Hi, honey.
Hello.
Hello. She's not going to come and watch me build. She's just kind of walking around. She just put our son to bed. But so if you hear any rustling, that's her, I don't know, maybe making dinner or something. Thumbs up. What's that, honey? You can talk. It's just the internet.
I know. I'm just saying should I make dinner?
Yeah.
Are you going to spend some more time building?
You know what? I mean, are you, like, super starving at the moment?
Not really.
Okay, you know what? Then, yeah, you want to hold off for a couple minutes?
Yeah.
This shouldn't take too long. I'm just building a little boat and then placing down a bunch of little blue tiles to make water.
Okay.
So, I don't know, maybe half hour?
Okay.
Is that enough? Is that too long?
That's okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I was just explaining to the good folks at who are watching, all 5 of them, my dear. And then of course whoever watches this later on the YouTubes, I was explaining to them that do you mind me talking to you while I'm on the internet?
No, that's okay.
Oh, okay, good. I was explaining to them that at work today I was talking to Justin about my experience streaming this last night and how I was a little... Well, the thing is, you know, when I build Legos, and I've talked to you about this before, that I build Legos to kind of relax. You know, it's kind of a cathartic thing for me. And when I'm doing it on the stream, I feel this pressure to kind of do shtick the whole time. You know? To kind of be on. And that's sort of defeating the purpose of my enjoyment of building Lego sets. And I was explaining that to Justin. And he told me, he was just like, you know what, why feel pressured to do the shtick? Why feel pressured to be on the whole time? Because apparently there's just people who like just watching people build Lego sets. Even if it's in silence, they get into that. So I don't know, maybe sometimes when I build, I will do it quietly. But now I'm just chatty. So there it is. Now let's see here. It looks like I have built the boat. Let me get these sort of adjusted here. There is a boat, it looks like. So there's that. We're going to have that there. Oh, thank you, a Player One listener. Well, I hope you're getting a little bit of enjoyment, even if I'm not doing the stupid voices that I do on Player One. I see it's time to open a bag of the blue stuff here. Let me make sure I have this sort of oriented correctly. And it's time... Oh, hey, it's Bill. My good friend Bill is here. Hi, Bill. Don't you have Bill Mudron, amazing artist Bill Mudron, who comes onto my stream to make fart noises? I know for a fact he has his own Lego Ninjago city that he could probably be building right now instead of watching some other schmo put together his. But I'm glad you're I'm glad you're here, Bill. You have brightened my evening, to be sure. But yeah, so Justin was telling me that to not necessarily be concerned about doing characters or doing shtick or telling jokes or even necessarily having conversation because some people just really dig watching other people build. And another coworker of mine, Chris, he was telling me about, and this is something I had not heard about, but there's videos on YouTube and whatnot of just people like not saying anything and just holding a camera and a microphone up to like bed sheets and just slowly moving their hands across the bed sheets, and just that sound that it makes, I guess, is very comforting. So that's what ASMR, says Jared. And yes, that's exactly what it is. I have no idea what ASMR stands for. Audio sensory Muppet response, maybe? I don't know. But yeah, that's like a whole thing that I did not know about. But apparently it's a thing. So, you know, more power to them. You know, I mean, I don't want to say I don't understand it, because, you know, hey, listening to hands on a bed sheet, why not? But some people just really, I guess, find watching people build Lego sets to be soothing. And here I am, as I expected, placing all these blue tiles onto the base plate to create the river that flows through the middle of Ninjago City. And one of the things that I was kind of pointing out yesterday as I was building this, as you can see, the base plate here is covered in green and ASMR Bane voice. Ah, yes. Hear my fingers caress the Lego bricks, and just listen to the soothing sound of my voice, Mr. Wayne. But yeah, like I was saying before I got sidetracked on Shtikala, yeah, we have this kind of green, we have this dark green, and we have black plates laid down here on the base plate, and the blue, which you can kind of see, is actually going over there. So that's going to give the river a really cool kind of multicolored reflection, I guess, when we get it all put together. So that's actually a pretty clever technique, as opposed to just having straight blue or something like that. Now let me see here. This goes here, and I'm kind of trying to be careful where they show the cutoff so I don't muck up the pattern here, because if I muck up the pattern here, it's going to be a pain in the butt trying to get this. I'm gonna have to bust out the brick separator and start popping out these tiles, which I'd really hate to have to do. So I'm trying to sort of stray hair on that. I don't need that, but let's see here. And there, I'm building the bricks over the color break between the black and the kind of dark green. So let's see here. This is the, as I was kind of pointing out yesterday as well, these early parts of the build are pretty boring, if you ask me, and you know, good on all seven people. Someone else just showed up. Hello. Good on all 7 of you hanging out watching these early stages of the build, because like I said, you're just watching an old dude place 1x2 Lego tiles on a on a base plate. We aren't at the cool stuff. This set is huge, or it will be. If I did an entire stream as King Candy and people thought it was your real voice, I would die laughing. Maybe. Let's see. Oh, make sure to thumbs up, said Jared. Thank you so much, sir. Perhaps I will. I'm not going to do the King Candy voice now, just because that's kind of an inherently loud voice, and my son just went to bed, and I don't want to wake him up, because the last thing I need is him coming out here and seeing me put together a big Lego set and wanting to help. Because, again, I explained this on the show, the previous stream. I love my son, and I love building Lego sets with him, but when I'm trying to do a serious one, his help tends to hinder more than help, and anyone who has put together or tried to do any real task with a 5-year-old knows how that is. And here, this is step 44. I have gotten quite a bit of water laid down, and it's kind of, I don't know how that's going to show up in my light there, but this whole area now is smooth and clear blue. And, ooh, I got some more here to do. Now, let me see. How many steps do I have in this particular build? 49 steps, and we're on step 45, and of course this step is also more tiles, tiles, tiles. Now let me see here. Oh my gosh. Did I forget a couple pieces from yesterday? It's a good thing I kept a spare bag. I must have skipped, I don't know if I skipped a whole step or what yesterday, but I skipped putting some little flower pieces down, or not flower, but I guess plant pieces. So let me do that right now. Let's see, here's one. One goes up there. Let's see, like this, and then that piece right there. Okay, now we're good. Now we're good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I need 8 of these little 1x1s. 1. Oh, geez, let's see here. This is kind of tough, just because, oh, did I miss another piece yesterday? Oh, I did a bad job paying attention yesterday. I think, well, let me see here. This is already proving to be a tricky build just because of all these darn water pieces. Let's see here. That one, that one, that one, one down, one across, that. Okay, no, I didn't miss another piece. I'm okay. I'm okay. Let's see here. Okay, I need to think of a method for doing these, so I'm not just going willy-nilly all over the place. But I am going to need, where's my other bag of clear blues? There we go. Let's start here. It's going down, down, down. Well, let's fill in this section across here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, like I was saying earlier, before I got a little sidetracked, it would be this part of the build is not terribly interesting, just because we're not seeing any of the building yet, but this building is very, very cool looking. It's very huge. And once we get a little higher up in the level and onto the second and third level, it's going to be far more interesting to watch someone build this, I think. So again, more power to you folks tuning in to these kind of early stages where I'm just kind of placing down bricks and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and laying the foundation for what is going to come, which again is going to be a far more exciting build, I think. Let's see here. Now under this one we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 going across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 going across. 1 going down. 3, 4, 5 going across. 1 going down. Then we have one of these. Then we have 1 going across here. 1 going up. And 1 going across. Perfect. Okay. Now, what do I have here? And 1 going up and down. Then 1, 2 going across. Oh, and then another one of these little green plants that I missed yesterday. And then that guy. Then 1 across. And 1 up and down. 1 across, 1 up and down, 1 across again. Come on. Go in there. Come on. Let's see here. Oh, I see what's going on. There we go. There's that. There's that. Let's see, in between this we have 1 going up and down. We have 1 going side to side. We have this final 1 by 1 tile there. There's that. And there's that. Whew. Okay. Now we have this all the way over here is blue. And again, I don't know how well that shows up on camera, but there it is. Let's go to the next page, and we are continuing to fill out the level here with the, let's see, I need 6 of these pieces, these clear blue 1 by 1 tiles. Let's see, 1 goes right here. Let's just work our way down. Let's do this. Up, across. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that. Across. Or down, I guess. Across. Down. That, and then one of these. This is the part where I stop talking because I'm concentrating. There we go. There we go. Oh, let's see, I can put this right here. that right there. And now it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Eight, 9, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a sixth one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now, I'm almost done here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we got a couple of these. I'll put those over there. This should finish up the water segments around the borders of the city. Oh, I even have some, I don't know if you can, well, yeah, you can see it here. I got some clear yellow pieces that the blue is going to be going over as well. Okay, so these are just all horizontal here, so this should be easy to fill out, if not time consuming. It's nice to have this sort of thing saved for prosperity on YouTube, so that when my son asks me years from now, "Father, what did you do with your life? What did you accomplish?" I'll be able to just sit him down and turn this on and say, "Here's your father sitting for a dozen plus hours putting together a Lego set. What am I doing with my life?" I'm having fun. It's fun. It's ridiculous, but you know. Okay, let's see here. Almost done, almost done. One, two. There we go. Now, and it's kind of hard to see because these are translucent, but we have the water put down. Uh-oh, I broke off a piece. Is that where it goes? Is that where it goes? Yes, that is where it goes. Okay, ooh, now I also have, what do I need here? I need this piece. I need this little tube. And I need this brown piece. And that goes on there, that goes on there, and that goes right there. I don't know what I'm setting up here, or what this is going to become. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But that's where it is. Okay. Now, I got this. I plug this in. I plug this in. Okay, I only have to make one of these. This little Technic piece goes in here. These bar pieces, creating what looks to be some sort of infrastructure for some tubing. There's that. This, building these little, there we go. Hi, my dear.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. You still streaming?
I am still streaming. I'm almost done though with this part, so if we want to start making dinner.
I think I'll do that.
Okay. You still playing your... Oh, that's Neko Atsume, isn't it?
That's Neko Atsume.
My wife loves Neko Atsume. As well she should. Because it's an adorable little game. I just put down a ton of clear blue tiles to represent water, my dear. So...
That's good.
That's what I've done with my evening. And... Let's see here. Here we go. I've made this little wooden looking what does this look like? A little dock, I guess. There we go, that's what I've made. I'm assuming that's a dock. It looks like a little wooden dock. I'm going to rotate that so the little holes are underneath because I am anal retentive and I want my little dock to look like a dock. There we go. And if I can get that back in there, there we go. It does look like a flute. I have built a Lego pan flute for Ninjago City. And, oh, we are expanding this, I'm again assuming dock. Let's see here. That, and that. And let's see. More pins and tubes. And pins. And tubes and pins. And tubes. And a little cap at the end there. There we go. Pin tube. Pin. Tube. Pin. Is this correct? Pin to pin. Hold on a second. Pin, tube, pin. Another tube. Yes. There we go. And finally, tube, pin, tube, pin, tube, cap on the end. There we go. Let's rotate those pieces so that the holes are on the bottom. There we go. We've expanded our dock slash pan flute. And my dear, I'm sure the internet is dying to know what's for dinner.
I'm thinking ravioli.
You're thinking ravioli. Okay.
What about you? What are you thinking?
You know what? Ravioli sounds delicious.
Excellent.
I think we should totally have some ravioli.
Let's eat that.
Okay. I think I put a wrong piece down yesterday. There we go. I'm going back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Was that correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, and then 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, no, okay. Oh no, you're fine. Make all the noise you wish. I'm just sitting here double checking if I put the right pieces where they should be. Let's see here. So I made that. Oh! And with that, where does this piece go? Hold on a second here. I have a Technic piece on a pin here left over, and that doesn't seem like a piece that should be left over. Did I miss a piece somewhere? It doesn't appear that I did. I'm going to more thoroughly look through here. This is the sort of thing that doesn't happen to me when I'm just building a set and not feeling obligated to talk the whole time. Which I guess is what Justin was kind of talking about, where I shouldn't feel obligated to talk the whole time. No. 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 Huh. This piece does not appear to be used, and yet I have it. So, I don't know. I'll save it for now. I have this extra yellow, clear yellow 1x2. I don't know where that goes. I'm going to double check just to see, because that also doesn't seem like a piece that would be extra. Lego tends to toss a few extra of the tiny pieces in there, just in case, but I'm going to have to go back and see, because now I'm curious. Jared, to answer your question, you were wondering if Justin streams his Lego building. As far as I know, he does not. But yeah, he should. He definitely should. I think he's maybe just having me do it to see how it goes, or to have me make a fool of myself. I don't know. But, well, this is bag 2. We have the base plate. We have the river running through the middle and around the borders of Ninjago City. We have a dock/pan flute. Looking ahead to, oh, and there you can see another, that would be actually a pretty good idea, just shooting the poop while we build Legos. There's another kind of a color concept art of this particular set. Looking ahead to part 3, looks like we build a bit of some of the structure. Again, it doesn't look like anything too interesting in bag 3. We're just getting the foundation for which the interesting stuff is going to be built. So here it is, 2/16, 1/8 of the way through Lego Ninjago City. That is going to be it. Oh, here we can put this guy in his boat real quick. Let's do that. Let's put, what was his name? Conrad? According to the little character bio there, we can put Conrad in his boat. He's got his fish. He's got his spear for spear fishing. There he is. And he can, oh, look at that. He can sail right through the middle of the guts of Ninjago City. And Kai can hang out on the dock with his croissant, because they love croissants in Ninjago City, and wish him well as he goes. So I will wish you well as well. Again, I'm Phil. You can hear more of me on Player One Podcast, where we talk about video games. Points of Articulation with Justin, who I was talking about. We talk about toys, lots of Lego talk, lots of Transformers talk, because we are nerds. Thank you for all tuning in. I appreciate it. I appreciate the thumbs up. If you want to follow me on Twitter, which you probably already do because that's probably how you learned about this stream, but I am at Whimsical Phil on Twitter. You know where to find me on YouTube. You know what part of my house looks like. You know that I'm having ravioli for dinner with my lovely and tolerant wife, my dear. Thank you. She rolls her eyes at me. But she still loves me? I'll take that as a strong maybe. Oh, and I see you've already opened up the wine. Well, save some for me. Save some for me, my dear. We're going to enjoy some dinner and a drink, and I'll stream some more later. So again, thank you, folks, and go buy some Legos and have fun. Bye-bye. Finish. Yes, I'm sure I want to stop streaming. Goodbye, everybody.